welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is An, and on the channel I'm sharing my passion with K-pop, makeup, anime, and gay culture. So if you're interested in any of those topics, consider subscribing down below. And I'm finally back here with another makeup video, even though no one watched these. Don't leave yet. I hope this is gonna be good. I try to improve every time I film a makeup video. Anyway, yeah, K-pop has been crazy. It's the last 1.5 months, so yeah, I didn't find time to do a makeup video. So as you might know from the title or from just watching this channel, that I am consider myself non-binary. In the sense of I really don't like gender norm and try to fit in that box. If I have a choice, I love to be either right in the middle, androgynous, or be able to express myself hyper feminine and hyper masculine. Even though I never actually be able to do so, I always lean feminine just because either my face or my makeup skill is just how that works. So yeah, occasionally I do enjoy going towards masculine side, not so much because but a little bit. I like to sometimes look like a cute boy. So I recently, well actually not recent, I got this in May. Imagine that. I just never have chance to wear it, but I bought like a male wig. I was hoping that it would be passable as a male wig, and it's not bad per se. It's like a short but wavy wig. It's like a short, I'll put a picture up here. It's like a short but have a little bit of texture wig. So it's hopefully it's harder to tell, even though it's quite shiny. I probably should baby powder it. But anyway, I bought this. I was sometimes I want to, dress up a little bit boyish and, feeling my more boyish fantasy. And then I was watching K-Contact, and they have idol and then meet and greet, and a lot of times they zoom into their face, so I have a chance to zoom deep into their skin and makeup and all that stuff. Anyway, a lot of explanation. I just really inspired by makeup, idol makeup. I will try to replicate the technique of K-pop idol makeup, even though without all the contouring, it's probably gonna lean a little bit feminine. Hopefully I have this wig, it's gonna hopefully make it a pretty boy type. So firstly, I'm gonna put on my lens because most idol wear contact lens, and I'm gonna go for a more natural looking lens today. So it's gonna be the gray one. If you've been on the channel, you know which one. Okay, so we continue working on the skin. I already washed my face and put on my moisturizer. Idol makeup is all about the skin. So you really want to get a real good skincare routine in. I know that some of my foundation is really attached to dry patches around my nose and stuff. So when you wash your face, it's really have remove all the dry patches, put on moisturizer so that the foundation will spread evenly. Let me tell you one secret. Not really a secret. If you pay attention, you will see that K-pop idol on TV, firstly they have very good lighting. I have a good light right here. I have a ring light, and it's really strong, so it's already helped a little bit. But they have a lot of light, and also I see that there's some kind of weird filter on the TV camera, so that when if they keep moving, their skin will look really smooth until the camera have time to fully focus on their face. Then you will start seeing some texture. I don't know if you can tell, but I have plenty of texture on my skin, plenty of pore, especially right on the side, my nose. This is where I have I used to have a lot of cystic acne right around here, and it's basically the skin right around here basically got destroyed. And I don't know what happened this week, but I have a lot of little pimple everywhere as well. So we'll try to cover that. Anyway, continue the skincare. It's middle of summer, so remember, put on sunscreen. So I tried some sunscreen from the drugstore here in the US, but the texture, and it's always like the texture was just wrong, and it's always like thick, and then it's also irritate my skin quite a lot. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna even wasting my money onto these sunscreen. I'm just gonna buy Asian one because they know how to make, well, I like to think they know how to make sunscreen for the face. And this is like, it feels watery and it absorbs to the skin really well, and it doesn't leave like a white color on the skin. And you need to apply like a lot, like apply a lot and wait for it to dry. Okay, I think it's set enough, so we're now gonna move on to primer. So I use a e.l.f. poreless putty primer just to try to cover some of the skin texture. And one big tip is really about skin makeup is you need to have patience. Both the primer, skincare, sunscreen all need time to like set into your skin and do the thing that it's supposed to do. Cannot rush it. So definitely also wait after I put on this as well. Really get into the crevices where I worry about my skin texture. Here and here, really buff it into the skin. It's not gonna cover like every single pore, and everyone have pore, even Kpop Idols. Some of them have better skin than others, but just try our best and just don't worry too much. Like, everyone have flaw and it's fine. It's totally fine to have a little bit of pore. Everyone is human. So foundation, I'm using this. I like this texture of this, and I know that barely anyone uses this, but I have like multiple color of this, so it's really gonna help with this particular makeup. So firstly, Idol, they love to put on like slightly a few tone lighter, like sometimes a lot lighter than the actual skin tone. So I have here the shade Buff and Ivory. Buff is my, oh no, not Ivory, Porcelain. Porcelain? So Buff is my actual skin tone, but I'm gonna make some Porcelain in just to like pick it up a notch, and I'm gonna focus it mainly in the inner part of my face. And why? I will tell you later. We want like really thin layer of makeup. We don't want to look unnatural. So put it on the skin, just a few dots. And then I'm using like a, not really an artist brush, but you know, one of these really dense brush to just smear it around and try to get like the thinnest layer possible. Don't worry about covering everything. I don't know if you can see, but if you zoom really in, my skin, you can still see like all the imperfection. Now we're gonna get into the imperfection with a beauty blender and dab onto those imperfection as a second layer. Also try to like remove the streak as well. So pimple here, discoloration, and this like this still like you still can accept some imperfection. We're still gonna go in with concealer after as well. So just slowly build the skin, and I'm gonna focus a lot on skin today, and try to be like gentle with spun too, because sometimes you go too hard, it's removing coverage on the skin. So I'm gonna get really close to the camera, I think, try to show you. Like, I think that's good enough. I don't know for sure, but like you don't want to like feel the makeup to feel thick, and you can always add some more coverage with powder as well. So powder and concealer as well. So no need to be like crazy. But after that, I also used another different foundation color. So this is like darker than my skin tone, and use that as a pre-contour kind of thing. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is like something that Kpop Idol use a lot, that's using multiple color of foundation. So I'm just gonna apply that in on the perimeter of my face. Can you see a difference between like this side and this side? And this side like slightly have more color on the outer area. I think you can see it. Right. Concealer. I have like a lighter concealer and a more skin, like actual my skin tone concealer. So we're gonna once again dab on the area that I feel like they still need some more concealing, but not in a highlighted area. To conceal, spot conceal. Light hand. Slowly. Okay, now concealer for highlight. So once again, I'm leaning in to show you all the skin textures. You can still see some skin texture, and hopefully that will give you like an idea of like how at least it doesn't look cakey. And we're gonna do a little bit of powder, just a little bit. I'm probably gonna like do over powder all the time, but basically pick it up with small brush, dust off, tap off most of the excess, and powder where I don't want shine, right under the eye, and all like where there's a lot of texture and you don't want to show, that's where you want powder. So like right around the nerve, so mostly on the T-zone. Just a lot of powder. And I more like dabbing it in, not really like swirling it around. And then with like the very little excess, I use a bigger brush, swirling it around, and then tap. Set everywhere else. And it might look matte now, but eventually it will, you know, melt into the skin and it will look better after. Hopefully. Every time it changes, like depend on the day, depend on the weather, depend on the skin. This is like what I do to be the best that it could be, but it's really depend. And I'm sure like professional makeup artists who do these idol makeup would know when and like depend on the weather and all that stuff. They would know to change the routine. But this is what I do with my limited understanding of makeup. Alright, so now we're gonna moving on to contour with powder. Not much change if you watch any other makeup video. And if you watch any other makeup video that I ever do, you will know that I normally always do my eye makeup first. But I'm gonna do brow first today. And we're gonna draw a more bushy, straighter, less arch brow. I recently looked at some of my old photos, like just like about like 3 years ago. And I realized that my brow was much different back then. I think I'm just like slowly pluck it more and more in an angle because I want more space for my eye makeup. Straight brow. So actually I'm gonna draw the upper first, following my brow, like where it actually grows, and then draw under kind of parallel to the upper part, filling in all the over plucking that I've been doing over the year. Use a spoolie to like diffuse it a little bit. Alright, wig is on. I don't know what you think. I don't know if it fit my face completely or I'm just like not used to it. I get some of the hair out of my eyes so I can do eye makeup. We're gonna restyle later. So right now it's just like a size web. But like it's a really believable wig. Actually, I'm pretty happy with wig choices. Like, because of all the curly stuff, it doesn't look like a cosplay wig. We're gonna move on to eye makeup. Unlike most other makeup, I'm gonna line my eye first. Why? Because when you line your eye first and then you put powder in, the powder kind of diffuses the eyeliner. And then let it drag it out just a little bit. I'm trying to make the line slightly like horizontal. Like I'm not going a wing per se, just straight out. And I'm just pray for God that this actually works. I don't actually have a Korean eyeshadow palette, so I'm gonna use this one. It's a Tati texture neutral, but basically we want, you know, fresh tone, like these fall color right here kind of a thing. And I'm gonna do a lot of like these with the shimmer because we want some shimmer in the eye. Firstly, I'm gonna grab this, the not shimmer but like sequin suit color, make with a little bit of sequin aura. Now I'm gonna apply that all over the lid just as a base with a smaller brush. We're gonna start getting into detail with this color and this color on the upper edge. Now is when I want to like buffing out that liner, warming it and diffusing it. Now start grabbing more of the darker brown as well when I start getting to the edge. And then grab the bigger brush, just blend out the edge a little bit more. Grabbing this color, the matte one, and this color, mix it and put it on the under eye, on the outer third. A little bit more emphasis on the tail. Yeah, I know, as soon as I put on some eye makeup and eyeshadow, my face just like start to like look more feminine. I don't know. It's just my eye shape. But that's fine. We're going for cute boy. Cute boy, cute boy, cute boy. Okay, try to do the same thing with the other eye, which is the hard part. And that's mostly it for the eye makeup. I'm gonna refrain from like doing any more glitter because trying to look, you know, less feminine than I already look. I think I look actually pretty fine. And yeah, we're gonna put on like, we're gonna curl the lashes and put on a tiny little bit of mascara at the end. But yeah, now let's move on to more face. Mainly I'm just gonna put on blush and a teensy tiny bit of natural highlighter, but so I'm using like this, you know, light orange color blush that really look hopefully not that noticeable. And I'm dabbing like excess onto my hand before applying to the face, so that will also help. You just feel a little strong. Just remember that it's still like makeup, like you want some of it show up. So I'm putting some on the nose as well for the drunken look. And then I'm selecting the most not noticeable highlighter that I have. And start putting it on the high point of the face. Like right here. As you can see, it just looks like the skin is a little bit shinier. Not by much. We gotta focus a little bit on the nose. We want high nose. For lip, we want like really natural lip and nude. I think it depends on the idol, but we're gonna go for natural because the eye makeup already strong enough. We want to go natural. So firstly, I'm grabbing this 3C color, and I'm actually gonna use my finger, warming it up. It's a little bit dry formula, so using my finger, warming it up, applying that mostly to the border of my lips, mainly to blend it in so people don't know like where my lips start and where it end. And then I'm grabbing this Revlon lip cream in the color Seduction. Put it over the lip. Now, if you feel like it's lifeless, you can add some extra color. I have this. What is this called? This Wet n Wild Coral Corruption. So it's have a little bit more warm in it. And just putting it like right in the center of the lips. I'm giving my face a little bit of a dewy setting spray. Just cover the wig. And then I'm gonna, while waiting for that to dry, I'm also gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara. Alright, so yeah, this is the final look, I think. I actually pretty enjoyed this. I mean, sure, like this, like there might be like a lot of color and contouring. Like it's not fully what Idol would do. Like they have bone structure and V-line, so I need to like somehow trick the eye, and I cannot do that like how Idol do with a perfect bone structure, so they don't need to contour at all. So yeah, this is what we kind of need to figure it out. But I put on some accessory as well, going for asymmetry earring and with choker and some, you remember this from the other male K-pop idol. I just like that change. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just lean in to show the skin end result with all the time that we're spending on the skin and the eye makeup. You can see like there's still texture. There's nothing gonna delete that. But I think it's look natural. It's not cakey. We just said it, but I did not like use like excess amount powder like I normally do. So it's not cakey, it's natural, it's soft, it's not leaning either way. I'm not saying that this is like the most, you know, masculine idol look ever, but it's like, you know, at least androgyny boy idol or even like tomboy kind of look. Yeah, this is the look. And if you enjoyed this video, click the like down below if you want to tell me, like, if you have any question or like you wonder if I can change this and change that. Yeah, if you like below, want to see more of this, subscribe down below. Click on the bell icon, share this makeup tutorial to your favorite friend, and yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Goodbye!